Hello, Queen Bees. I know it's been a while since y'all last saw me, but we're gonna get into it today as to why you have not been seen during the buzz topic. If you're new here and you're not familiar with the buzz topic, you might want to stick around for the buzz topic. We talk and we communicate, and nothing that we discuss is off limits. So whether you're just here for unfiltered vibes or just to vibe out with your girl, then you are in the right spot. I'm telling you. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and let's get into today's video. Okay, so as you all know, I've been going to go see Tamor and things of that nature, but Tamor isn't leaving. So you know what? That leaves your girl left to figure it out on her own now. I have to find me a new esthetician because your girl not driving to where Tamor. Oh, what the fuck? Like, did you really just see that just come down like that? Wow. Okay, anyway. What I was saying was, you know, your girl has been going to go see Tamor, but Tamor is no longer in the area that I was going to all of the time. So now I have to find me another esthetician to do my skin. But of course, I'm going to take you all on that next journey with me. My scars are fading, and I could not be, y'all, they are fading. Still got a little bit ways to go, but they are fading. They are fading nonetheless, and I'm happy about the progress that I have made. But I do want to show you guys the new skincare that I have gotten into, and that has been like my Hail Mary for my acne, because I've been seeing a lot of the buzz on TikTok, on Instagram and stuff about Korean skincare. So, you know, I wanted to kind of like dibble and dabble in Korean skincare, because as you all know, I was using the face reality that Tamor had recommended for me, and it kind of worked, but it didn't work as good as this Korean skincare that I'm about to put you guys on. You probably already done seen it. You probably done seen everybody's using it, because it is the big buzz around TikTok and things of that nature right now. And I know half all of y'all have a TikTok. So let me get that for you so I can show you what it is. So it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am just now getting my day started, y'all. I have been so lazy today, and that is just beneath me. I was supposed to work out this morning. I was supposed to finish my schoolwork this morning. It was a lot of supposed to, but my nap took over. I was up already. I was already up, but then something in me said, go to sleep. So I did. And it was some much needed rest, because your girl is tired, okay? I'm tired. And don't you dare say from what, because I've been working hard, okay? But I'm going to show you all of the acne products that I have been using. So, well, first off, I'm going to show you everything that I'm using. Every single thing that I'm using now. So now, I am using a skincare line called Anua. This is Anua. This is Korean skincare. Oh, and get into the nails. Shout out to Andrina. You know she always hooks me up. Y'all, my cousin back, and she doing my nails again. So, yeah. Rewind. Let's reboot, because I don't know what is going on with this thing today, but it is, for some reason, it's just acting like it does not want to stick today. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it, but get it together, little tripod thing. Anyway, so Anua. It comes with 3 hold up. Y'all, I broke it. This is supposed to go, this little handle thing is supposed to go on here, and I broke it. Oh my goodness. Now I need to see if it's still gonna squirt out, because it comes with a little clamp right here, and this is like the second step to the skincare, but it comes with a clamp right here that you can just take it, you just pull it off like that, and then let's see if it still squirts out, because I mean, if it does, yeah, it still squirts out. So leave it to me to tear some shit up, huh? Anywho, so I've been using Anua Korean skincare line, and I love it. I freaking love this skincare line. It is everything. And I'm also using number 7 for my serum. And it's just like a vitamin C serum that I use for my acne. As you can see, it's almost out. So I have to run to Target and get some more really soon. But let me see. How much do I have left in here? Maybe the thing just is not getting down to it like it's supposed to, because it looks like it's a lot in here. I don't know, but I love it. It's 15% vitamin C serum. And it states that it's suitable for all skin types. And y'all know how I am about my black skin. If it does not work for black skin, I don't want it. Like, I'm not going to use it. So, because I was using this Panoxyl. Y'all, I am like not sturdy fingers today. I was using this Panoxyl, and I won't lie, Panoxyl works. It does, but I think that benzoyl peroxide is a little bit too harsh on my skin. It doesn't like break it out worse, but it dries me out a lot, and I want to have that beautiful glass skin in the end of my skincare routine. But I'm gonna hush up and let's get into doing a little skincare with the Korean skincare, because like I said, we're just not getting up. But without further ado, let's get into the skincare. That I have like a breakout right here. That's due to my cycles probably fixing to get ready to start. I have one right there and one right there. I always get like hormonal acne like around my cheeks. But this stuff right here, this gets all of the overnight dirt and grime out of your skin. And it's perfect actually. Like, it's not squirting out like I would like it to, but it's like oily. And it gets it out. It gets the dirt out. How that's just like oily and milky like, that's the same thing that's gonna happen on my face. When I wash it off, it's gonna look like milk is coming off my face. But it's not to say that you're dirty or you're not taking care of yourself or anything, but that's just it getting deep down in your pores and actually pulling all of that excess dirt that was in your skin, like sweat. I don't want to say dirt. I'm not going to say dirt because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm dirty, but like the sweat, it gets it all out. Like the overnight sweat. I don't know. I sweat overnight, so I understand what it's doing, but we'll do that. Going slow right now because I want to show y'all, like, if you do decide that you want to order it, I will link it down below. I'm not getting any profits off of it or anything, but I'm just letting you guys know. I will link it down below and let you know where you can go buy it. And I'm moving slow because I just want to show you the step-by-step process of, you know, how each step works. So we've used this, which was the cleanser, and then we used this behind it, which again, it comes with this that keeps it locked so your kids can stay out of it, because I know my daughter probably been trying to use it. And this is just a pore control cleansing oil. So this, like, I'm telling y'all, it gets deep down in your pores or whatever. Like tomorrow when I wake up, I may or may not have this bump because it works so fast. Then after that, we'll use this toner that comes with it. This is just 77% toner, and it's like a soothing toner that, you know, it just replaces everything that you may have lost, and it makes your skin like healthy and glowy, and it's just It's good. It's a good product. I actually love this. It does not take much of this. This is why this is so full, because it doesn't take much of this. So you just get a cotton ball, and I just got these from the Dollar Tree. You know, you can go to the Dollar Tree or whatever and get them. And you just, I like to douse mine so that I can make sure that I fill my face completely up with it, with the product, and make it like really, really get in there. Okay, so then once I get it, hold up, it's not as wet as I like it to be. But when you get it, you'll just go. I like to take mine up. And I do it around. They said soothing, but this burn. I let this dry on my skin. I had my fan, but I gotta charge it up, because normally I would just use my fan and just go around my face like that and just, you know, let it dry down in my skin or whatever. I forgot to tell y'all, I also use this mask at night twice a week. I may do one I am gonna do one tonight. So I'm gonna do it Tuesdays and Thursdays. I use this mask, and I forgot what today is. So yes, I definitely gotta use it. So Tuesdays and Thursdays I use this mask twice a week, and this also helps or whatever. So that's what I do with that. As far as the sunscreen, I feel like it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I am not going outside in the sun, but I may go ahead and put it on there, because I have to go run errands, because I have to go get something to cook tonight. So I will be using that sunscreen. But the next step is the number 7. I will be using this next, and I kind of wait for it to get dry a little bit with the toner. Yeah, am I out? I don't think I'm out. Maybe the thing just is not scooping up, because see, it's plenty in here, but the thingy not working. So I guess I'll just take some and just like, no, I rub it in my skin anyway. So, but I normally I like the stick, because it could target that little acne bump that I have. Let me see. I'm gonna do something really ghetto right now. See, because I want it to I want it to get on there like that, and then rub it in on there like that. But we'll put some over here on this side too. And this mixed with the toner always leaves me with that glass skin that I'm looking for. Always leaves me with that. And I just like combining them together. But those are the products that I am using now. And once this sets in my skin and it dries the way that I want it to, then I'll go behind it with sunscreen. And of course, you guys know it don't take nothing but a little dabble of daisy with the sunscreen, because you don't want that white cast left behind. Because this does, I know that they say that it doesn't, but this Black Girl sunscreen does leave a white cast if you use too much. So just a little dab will go a long way. But I do like it though, because it doesn't make my skin look dry. Just we'll wait. I'm just trying to be fast in the ass, and no. All right, we're gonna move on to the next scene. So this is the living room design that I did, and I am just in love with my living room. Like, it is so nice, it's so cozy, and the furniture and everything just blended so well. I have got that clock right there. I got that from Ollie's. No, was it Ollie's? Roses. I got that clock and a mirror from Roses, and then I also got this. You know what? I did get it from Ollie's. all of the pictures and everything comes from Ollie's. Then I also got the plant from Ollie's as well. Like, it's just everything just blended and just came together just like I like it. My landlord boarded up the fireplace for fire hazard, like we 12 years old or something. But yeah, they boarded that up. And then my boyfriend's mom got us those 2 candle holders, and we just, you know, burn candles right there. Ignore my little small baby TV. We don't normally sit in here in the living room, so, but we will start. So we are going to end up getting a bigger TV, but we just swapped the living room TV out for the bedroom TV because we wanted the big TV. Well, mainly he wanted a big TV because he wanted to be able to play video games. So you already know how that goes. So yeah, I've been decorating and doing things. Y'all ignore my hair because I put a relaxer in my hair and it's just all over the place right now. And yeah, I have to do some cleaning. So just please ignore my background right now because we're fixing to get ready to get into these dishes. I'm gonna play y'all a little lovely melody while we wash dishes. Mother's job is never done. Do you see this glass skin right now? Period. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a list of my to-do stuff. I'm just getting logged in here so that I can show you guys the list that I made for my YouTube channel today. And I just, you know, figured that planning it out just works better. So I was going to talk to you guys while I do my wig. This is the same exact wig that I got from Unice, however you say it. The same brand that I got from them. I'm just going to put a wig on until my hair grows back out. I just cut it just for like healthy purposes so that it could grow back out the way that I want it to with the relaxer and everything. I was natural. I'll insert a picture here if you're new. I was natural. I had locks. I had all the above. But my hair, as you can see, my hair is so thick. Like, I've always been told, like, you have hair in every hair follicle. And they could not be more right, because I do. I have hair in every hair follicle. And hence the reason why I got so upset and did the big chop with the, when I went natural, I did the big chop. Pause. Let me put on my sunscreen before I forget. But I did the big chop and I went natural, and now I didn't like trying to have to manage my hair being natural, because being natural is a lot of maintenance. Like, it's a lot of work being natural, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful to have natural hair, but when it's thick and long and you have things to do and you have people to do things for, such as your kids, then it does not work. It just does not work out. So I decided to go back relaxed, and I just want my hair to grow out. I just did me like a little short bob pixie cut kind of ordeal or whatever. And then I made a mistake right here, and I cut too short right here, but it's actually growing because I cut it way shorter than that. So it's actually growing back now, but right now I'm about to get ready to do this wig or whatever, and I don't have to wash my hair and braid it down and do all that stuff or whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and flat iron a little bit of my hair so that it'll be just like a little sleek when I get ready to put the cap on, and then therefore when I get ready to put the wig on, it won't slide everywhere. But during this ordeal, we are going to get into today's buzz topic, and then after I do my wig, I'm going to hop in the shower, and then after I hop out the shower, me and my daughter's going to run to the grocery store to get something to cook for dinner tonight. So just in the next clip, we'll be discussing the buzz topic. I know you guys have been wondering, like, where have I been? Or maybe you haven't been wondering where I've been. I don't care, but I'm still going to tell you where I've been anyway. So let's get into it. All right, so while we sit here and we wait for the flat irons to get a little bit hot, we're going to start off by talking to you guys about my skincare journey. So let me fixate this correctly. Okay, so my skincare journey, as you all know, it's been something or whatever, and I finally thought that I found the right person for my skincare journey, in which I did find the right person for my skincare journey, but unfortunately I heard through the grapevine that she is leaving. So of course this disappoints me, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do what's best for you or whatever, what have you. And I was just a tad bit disappointed when I found out that she was, you know, leaving the area that I normally frequent to get my skincare done. So as you all know, I've been using the Anua Korean skincare line, and that has just like really cleared up my acne bumps or whatever. Of course, it's not going to clear up my scars, because scars are like a corrective treatment, so it takes a lot of corrective treatment in order to just clear it completely up. But like I said, it's been going pretty good with fading and all that stuff. So I'm actually a little bit proud about that or whatever. And I'll find me somebody else. Just like I prayed to God, you know, for him to find Tamor for me. I'm sure that he will find me someone else that will help me out too. So you just gotta look around and browse around. The person that I did want, she's like 3 hours away, and I'm just not prepared to do that drive. I'm just not prepared to do it. So that's a lose-lose situation right there in itself, because like I said, I'm just not prepared to take that drive 3 hours away just to do something for my skin. Now I know that you're supposed to do things that help you out in the long run, and you're supposed to, like, let me step over this cord, you're supposed to do things to like help you get to where you want to be. And I know that that is the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel, is to, you know, just get ladies to and men too, if you're watching, just to get you all motivated enough to get up and get moving and do the things that God has called you to do, and the things that you want to do, things that make you happy. Like, that is the main reason for this channel. But if it's a 3 hour drive to make me happy, I just can't. I don't want to take that drive to do it. But, you know, I'll find me somebody else that is closer to this area. I kind of got my eye on this spa that's close to this area, and I'm check them out, do a little consultation to see if they can do black skin, because that was my main concern, is someone just being able to get in and help with black skin. So I'm gonna talk to them soon and just, you know, get it figured out, get it mapped out about, you know, exactly what it is that they can offer for me. So let me comb my hairline out a little bit, because I want the wig to sit above my hairline, you know. So so that's that with the skincare journey. Just still stuck trying to figure out who can help me with the rest of my treatments for my skin. Now, I had stopped going to Tamor for a little while anyway, because it had started getting a little bit too rich for my blood. Not gonna flex about that. It started to get a little bit too rich, but I mean, it's not expensive, but when you just don't got it like that, it can get expensive. So and not only just because if you don't got it like that, if you're trying to reach a certain goal in life, such as purchasing a home, maybe planning for another baby and things of that nature, hint to the wise and sufficient, it's just it just doesn't fit, you know. It just doesn't fit in what your plans that you have. So it just didn't fit for me at that time. And I'm worried about my skin, I am, but I'm more worried about getting to a financial stability type place for my family and I, so that we can do our next goals that we're trying to do. Okay, so not where all the way, I am not all the way where I want to be when it comes to, you know, having another baby, but I do want to have another baby. But I'm not exactly where I want to be in life to bring another child into this world. I'm just trying to take it slow, because I did not take it slow with my firstborn. And so I'm just trying to do that this time around and just make sure, you know, everything is planned out and that, you know, me and this gonna be together, because you know how things go. I hope so, but you know how things go. So fingers crossed, and maybe, you know. Oh, do not judge me for the way that I put my wig on, because I am not a professional. I just know that I have to get out the house today, and I just wanted to, because it seems like every time that you're out, you see everybody when you are looking the worst. And I just be like, I knew I should have did something to myself. I knew I should have did something for myself or whatever. But so the next thing, I'm just put the wig cap on. This is how I do mine. You can do yours how you do yours, but this is just quick, easy, and it look good. So I use this Got To Be glue. This is like bonding glue for wigs, and it's not the white one, it's the clear kind, so you can put it on your hair, or whatever, and let it go. I'm plugging and unplugging. I gotta get my wig back strapped the way that I want it. Hang on just one moment. Like I said, this is the same wig that I've been wearing from You Nice Hair. Like I said, I have other goals that I'm trying to reach, so you know, sometimes you got to be beautiful on a budget. So we gotta do that right there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, take 5. All right, so we're gonna clean it up just a little bit. Trust the process. So, but yeah, that's what's going on right now with my skincare journey. Just in the process of trying to find me somebody else to do it. And somebody that is just a little bit closer to home. Because I just want to make sure that they are trustworthy and that they are for the people. Because if you're not, then you can't play in my face, because it ain't nothing worse than getting up off the table and leaving more messy than you started with. this down. And it'll look good when I get done with it. So we're just gonna pat it down. And hold on, we have to center it just a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure that it's laid down all around the way that I want it to lay down. And me personally, what I like to do, because this started off like a glueless wig, but you know, after extensive amount of uses, it's no longer glueless. You have to use some glue. So what I like to do is just press it down and just make sure, you know, that it stays down. I really don't like my middle part to be centered because my head is big. So I don't like my middle part to just be, you know, completely centered. I like it a little bit crooked. Like, that's just how I like mine. And I have been using like concealer and stuff to like put it down. But you know, we're trying to melt this lace down, okay? We're gonna do our best to melt it down. We don't want no crusty lace. So I do this for about 5 minutes or so, just like pressing it down and make sure that it lays down. I'm sure that you wig gurus who are very professional at this looking at me like, girl, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that this, okay, I'm gonna pull that back some so we can make sure that the pins go in the way that I like it. And I'll just take the little pin things and I just stick them up in there so we can make sure, you know, sheets occur. Okay, and this is just something quick. So then what I like to do is I take my can got to be glue and then I spray it on there too. Lift it, spray it on there too, to kind of like melt it down. And then as you see, it looks like it's starting to get a little bit invisible, but then I take my band thingy and then, oh, hold on just a second. I had to find some clips so we can pin it up a little bit. Okay, so then I just take my band thing and I turn it the black way. See, as you can see, I'm using my wig. I'm gonna get this $150 worth out of this wig, which this not no bad price because normally they will run for so much higher than that. Okay, and what I like to do is the excess glue that's left behind so our forehead will not be sticky, I use alcohol. And this is just 70%. And we're just gonna do a little dabble. There's more than a dabble, but I just do across my forehead right there so it won't be looking sticky. Just gonna leave that band on there. I like to leave my band on there from when I get out of the shower, like when I'm taking my shower. Like I'm just gonna leave the band on there. It's not coming off no time soon until I get ready to go into this stove. Then I'll take it off. I just feel like that just makes it hold better or melt better. All right, so we got the wig secure just a little bit, so we'll get ready to put some heat, apply some heat to it, okay? So I'm gonna put just a little bit. All right, we're gonna try to at least get through the buzz topic today. And I may add on some stuff tomorrow or do a whole nother vlog tomorrow. How about that? Let's just do that. We'll just do a whole nother vlog tomorrow. But today we're just gonna try to get through the buzz topic. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave this on for a little while. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that I've been gardening. If you are new to this channel, then I am a gardener. I love to garden. So I've been gonna insert some pictures about like how my garden looked. We have ate a lot of things out of the garden as well. Let me unpin my hair. We had squash, we had tomatoes, we had watermelon, which the watermelon, that was a little bit shaky for me because the watermelon, it really just, to me, it didn't turn out right. So I don't think that next year when I do or when I get ready to clean the garden up this time, God, I caught a nap, y'all. But I don't think when I get ready to do my garden the next time that I will be putting watermelon in my garden with my other stuff, because the watermelon just like really drained out a lot. And I'm gonna insert a picture here and show you how the watermelon just took over. It's a weed, so, but I really was not expecting it to do like it did. I was just really not expecting it to grow wild like that, because I really wasn't expecting anything when I planted it, because I was just like, let's just see if we can grow watermelon, just to see if we could do it. And we did it, and it grew wild, and it just took over everything. It started killing my other plants, and it's just, the next time that I do garden, I will be doing it in a garden bed. So that is the plans right now for gardening. We did do like 2 Sundays ago, we did like some cleaning up out in the garden. We cleaned it up, and we like turned the watermelon, because most times the watermelon has to be turned. 90% of the time it has to be turned, depending on the size of your garden bed. It just needs to be turned and adjusted. That's what I'm learning too. Give me grace, Pooh. I'm just starting out. So I'm just gonna take this flat iron. I just put like, because my camera was saying that my storage was full, so we're just gonna try to get through this little segment. But I just put some edge control at the top just to give it the shine back that I like. And we're just gonna use this straightening comb to straighten out the kinks. Just put a little bit of heat in it, and then I'm gonna go behind it with my flat irons and put some curls in it or whatever. But anyway, so with the gardening, it takes time, it takes patience. I will say that I mainly enjoyed growing my corn. Like, my corn was like my favorite thing to grow. First of all, corn grows so fast. You really don't even have to have much patience when it comes to corn. Like, because you plant it 1 week, and then the next week it's just growing like crazy, and it was so delicious. She's just gonna keep going off, so I might just have to do a part 2. But yeah, corn was my favorite thing. That was my favorite thing to garden. I loved growing corn. It grows fast, and if you just need a hobby to do, just to like kill time, or just like just something for you to do, to take the stress off, gardening is something that is so much fun. And I didn't think like in my adult years that I would enjoy it as much as I did. So I definitely did enjoy it, and I'm gonna continue to do it. It made me want a whole farm, like with cows and horses and stuff. I am not a country girl, but I'm trying to become one, because I do like that. I do like, the country life, and being able to have your own stuff, to where you don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to worry about all these additives and preservatives. Oh, hold on. You don't have to worry about all these preservatives. Yo, so I will be making a part 2 to this, because it's gonna keep cutting off telling me that my storage is full, and I know for a fact that it's not, because I have deleted and deleted and deleted, and I've also added more storage, and it's still saying the same thing. So I'm just gonna finish out this vlog by finishing up this wig, and we might just speed through this just so that you all can see the curls and things in the end. But so we will talk about gardening, and gardening is a great hobby to take on. So just, if you do it, just make sure that you have patience and have grace with yourself, because especially if it's your first time starting out with gardening, just give yourself some grace, because I was like a little bit impatient, you know, just waiting on things to grow or whatever. But it did, and we were able to harvest. We were able to, wait a minute, somebody at my front door. Hold on. We're gonna try to get through, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm doing the best that I can with deleting and offloading apps, and it's just still telling me the exact same thing. But hopefully it's here soon. I can be able to buy me a camera so I won't have to use my phone, because I already don't like, you know, the way the front facing camera is, but I don't like to record with my back facing camera because I can't see and I don't know how good of a job I'm doing. So there's that. I'm just going through trying to finish curling this wig so that I can get ready to go to the grocery store and get our dinner. But what I was saying was, we don't have to worry about like red dye 40, whatever that is, and we don't have to worry about that stuff when you are doing your own gardening and things like that. But I'm still not eating as healthy as I should. I will say that, like, once I did start my garden, okay, so I went in the bathroom and I just like finished curling up my hair, and I'm just gonna get ready to actually go hop in the shower after I finish a little bit of this buzz topic. I only probably have about 3% left because I've had to sit here and delete stuff, important things that I needed that I did not want to delete, but here we are. We'll figure out that at a later date. But I just put like a few curls in my hair and before I get ready to run to the store. But again, if gardening is something that you are into, I suggest that you get into it, stick with it, be patient, be calm with yourself, and everything will work out. You'll be able to harvest, you'll be able to eat from your garden, and you'll be healthy. I wasn't eating as healthy as I should have been, but I will say that, like, when I did get my garden, I was like excited about like eating healthy. But then that all subsided. So now we got to get back on that healthy journey. And I'm going to do that with you guys. So we're going to actually make a part 2 to this. Right now, I'm just going to get ready to, like I said, hop in the shower. We're going to run to the grocery store and get the things that we need to cook. We're going to make hamburger and french fries tonight. So I'm going to let you all watch me make the hamburger and french fries for dinner tonight. And then after that, we're gonna close this vlog out, and then we're gonna start on part 2 probably about Wednesday of this week. I'll start recording part 2, which Wednesday is tomorrow. I'm talking like Wednesday is just like so far down the line. Wednesday is tomorrow. So I'll record part 2 to this because I have some more things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and we'll get into those things in the part 2. But if you have made it thus far in this video, please go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much to my 50 subscribers. We are halfway to 100, and I could not be more happy. I know that it's taken us a little bit of time to get exactly to where we need to be with those 100 subscribers, but we will get there, and I'm going to post as much as I can and as often as I can to make sure that that happens. All right, guys, I will see y'all when I get ready to cook these hamburgers. But this is the finished look. This is my hair. I know I said that you all, ooh, you can still see my, we're not gonna lift that up, but for the most part, this is the finished look, the finished product for the wig that I just did. It's not the best looking wig. It's okay, but it'll do. I just got on this dress that I got from Target with my little pie crust shoes. That's what we used to call it. Y'all need to lose a lot of weight. And then I also got this bag that I got from Shein that I'm just gonna wear with it. And for real this time, I'll see y'all when we get ready to cook the hamburgers. So as y'all all know, I said that I was gonna come back and I was gonna cook with you guys, so that's what I'm planning on doing. So we are going to make hamburgers and french fries tonight. And I got the hamburger patties, which I'm gonna end up repatting these with the ingredients that I like to eat with my hamburger patties. And they're gonna be so delicious. I'm making, like I said, onion buns for my buns because I'm not in the bread mood tonight. And then this is the Dale seasoning that we'll be using. A little bit goes a long way, trust me. And we'll also be using ranch seasoning in the hamburgers as well. And we'll also be using just a little bit of Lard seasoning just to give it that extra flavor. And then we are using the Lipton onion soup mix. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now I'm just blending up my meat like how I want it. And I'm first gonna go in with the Dale seasoning since that's the liquid, because I don't want the liquid to drown out the seasonings. So I just put just a little bit in there to, you know, give it the taste that I'm looking for. And we're just gonna mush it all around. Mush it around. And then the next seasoning that I'm gonna go in with will be the ranch seasoning. And that is what it looks like, the ranch seasoning. So we're gonna go in with the ranch seasoning, and then I'm gonna put just a little bit more ranch seasoning in here just so I can taste it when I'm eating it. So give me just a minute. Don't worry about me not mixing with gloves because you don't gotta eat it. And that's that. Then the next, I actually already have some Lard seasoning open. It may be in my seasoning drawer. Yeah, it is. I already had some Lard seasoning open, but I like to still keep some on hand and just mix all that together. And then we're gonna do the Lipton onion soup. So I only use 1 pack of the Lipton onion soup. It comes like this, and you just open it, and then it looks like just little onions. It looks like that, and then you just pour the whole entire pack in there. And once you get the whole, with this, you don't have to like chop up onions and put it inside of your meat because this is the onion. And that soup mix, y'all, oh my goodness, it's so good. I cannot wait. I've been like craving cheeseburgers today. once I got it mixed to my liking, I let it sit for just about a minute or two, so you get all the flavorings in and clean up my mess. Of course, it just looks like this. It just looks like a big old ball. And then what I like to do is I'll take a plate, and we'll get started with the patting process. Now I just take a decent amount size and just roll it up like that in my hands, and then I pat it down like that for all my burgers. And then I just make sure that it's in a perfect form, and it looks like that. It looks just like this. That is the perfect patty to me. And I'm just gonna do this a couple more times. Pat it. And I have 4 little nice size one. I'm trying to do 6 so that each of us can have 2. And I'm just gonna do, so I want mine to be like the double cheeseburger at In-N-Out with the onions. So we'll just pat that, and then we have our nice little 4, and we'll do the next 2 in here in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be cooking on my cast iron skillet, so I'll be right back. So I put a little bit of olive oil in here, and I'm just letting them cook on one side for right now. But this is what they're looking like. Good so far, so far. I know they're gonna be very tasty. I wish y'all could take a bite. I might let y'all get the first bite, maybe, maybe not, depending on the mood I'm in. But we'll be back. Now, off to the side, while that is doing its thing, I will be making my sauce for my quote unquote In-N-Out burgers, and I'm using mayonnaise, ketchup, relish, and then I'm gonna use salt and pepper as well to season the sauce that I'm going to put on there, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is the sauce. This is, if I could get it sturdy, I'm just gonna mix it up, and this is what I'm gonna put on my burger. They can feel free to eat it, but I don't know what they're gonna do. Then y'all, let me bring y'all back over here to our burgers. So I'm just making sure that is good and spin around like I like it. But that is the sauce that I will be eating with my In-N-Out burger. These are the hamburgers. I only have 4 done right now, so I'm gonna cook the other 2, then I'll cook my onions. But that's what it looks like. So this is the finished product for my quote unquote In-N-Out burger imitation, and I think it's gonna be so delicious. I just put some fries on it. Again, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, because it's only gonna get better. I thank you all so much for watching my vlog, and until next time, stick around for part 2. Thank you. Bye.